setting sun, though they were sweet, it never could be. A girl wouldn't be happy with a drifter like me. They call me a drifter, and I guess they're right. Gotta ride every road, gotta see every sight, gotta be everything just one man can be. So when you say drifter, you're speaking of me. So when you say drifter, you're speaking of me.
Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at Cannons Corners Field in Upper Moores Forks, New York. We're here for a softball game between the league-leading Samples store and the imports tonight are the Ubald's Garso Club. On the mound for Samples is Larry Dragoon. At bat for Ubald's is Cliff Rye. There's a strike. This is Lake Champlain League action. Strike two hits the edge of the mat. Popped infield. Gary Rowell calling for it and grabs it. We have one down. Defensively for Samples, we have Paul Rowell behind the plate, Kevin Giro at first, Gary Rowell at second, Brian Dragoon at short, Dave Lambert at third. There's a a ball hit by Paul DeMars, hit to Gary Rowell, and there's two down. And we'll get the batter here while we continue with the defense for Samples. This is Kevin Juno, shortstop. Left field looks like Jeff Lamberton. We'll have to wait till these guys come in. They're a little too far out there. Looks like Kelly Dragoon in left center, Rick Garand in right center. And Todd Lambert in right field. Being assisted here by the official scorekeeper at world famous hitter in the Women's League, Carla Dragoon. Kelly Dragoon playing a little soccer in the middle of the game. And a pitch from Larry Dragoon. Swung on. A base hit to right field. Todd Lambert will toss it in. So 2 outs. Ubald has a base runner and will bring up Jeff Rye.
Come on now, guys. Stop everybody else out there. Power.
Ball one.
Come on now,
Ball two.
Come on, guys. Come on now. Get him off the base over there.
Strike. 2 and 1.
Come on now, Bob. Right there.
2-1 pitch is taken. Hits the front of the plate for strike 2. 2-2. There's a shot to left. Should drop in. Lamberton will hustle it in, and we're going to have runners at second and third. Juno goes to second. And a double here for Jeff Rye. So Ubald's mounting a little bit of a threat here with 2 outs. And a batter here will be the Cub, Ron Belrose.
Get out of here.
First pitch from Dragoon is deep, ball 1. Ball 2. First base is open. Strike.
Wait, right there. There you go.
Over the fence. Out a foul ball.
Two strikes now, guys. Nice back. Yeah, what's the car? Okay, come on now, guys. Stay alive. Come on, guys, pick it up. Nice back.
2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. So nothing across for Ubalds. We're going to go to the bottom of the first with no score in the game.
For your convenience, Garcel's Used Cars and Ubald's Body Shop have moved to Ubald's Sunoco Route 11 in Champlain. Our wide selection of top quality used cars all carry a full 100% warranty on parts and labor for 30 days or 1,000 miles. There's never any high-pressure sales pitch at Garcel's Used Cars. Stop in and browse around our inventory of economy, sports, and luxury cars. You're sure to find something of your liking. If you're not ready to trade, maybe you should visit Ubald's Body Shop to get your car, truck, or van looking its best. All at one location, Ubald's Sunoco Route 11 Champlain.
Come on, Kelly.
Leading off for Sample Store will be Kelly Dragoon. Hits it through the left side for a base hit. He's going to stretch it into 2 and the throw gets away and he gets in there easily. Backed up by Frenchie Babby, however. So bring up second baseman Gary Rowell.
Hit it hard, Hank. Hit it hard.
Pitch from Mike Bushy. Good drop. Taken by Mark Tatro. One down. Bring up Todd Lambert, a right fielder.
Come on, Todd.
Ball 1. Babby tossed to Bushy. Throw to the plate and Dragoon scores. Bushy over covering. The throw was behind him. On those there, the first baseman has to toss to the bag. Instead he tossed to Bushy, and Bushy was running to the bag, and he had to reach back, and he was unable to pull it down. We'll run across, and Larry Dragoon, the batter, hits it right down that third base line. Runners at first and second, and Dave Pickles Lambert will be the batter. Pitching for Ubalds is Mike Bushy. Behind the plate, Don Cook. There's a ball through. Gets away from Juno. Throw it into third. Coming to Gary Juno. Todd Lambert scores. Makes it 2-0. On the throw to third, Dave Lambert goes to second. And it'll bring up the shortstop, Brian Dragoon.
Come on now, Brian. Same thing, buddy. Come, Brian. Nice over here in the shade. Brian, come in. We got one down. One down, guys.
1 out, 2 runs in. Runners at second and third. They're tying down the bag over the third base side.
Come on, Brian.
Come on, check the runner now. Base hit, Brian. Base hit.
Dragoon hits it to the right side under a couple of gloves there. It scares 1 run. Here comes the throw to the plate. Voids the tag.
Nice play. Nice slide. Way to beat.
Good slide by Dave Lambert.
Way to hit, Brian. Wait, Brian.
Well, the ball just barely got through the infield and 2 runs score on it. And it's getting kind of dusty here.
Way to be out there,
Cannon's
Brian.
Corners.
Gotta hit it hard.
4-0. Samples off to a quick lead here in the first inning. Still only 1 out. Brian Dragoon went to second on the throw. Jeff Lamberton hits it to left.
Right there, Brian, right there. Nice shot, Jeff.
Jeff Rye hurries the throw in.
Come on, keep it going.
Let's bring up Rick Guerin. At first base, we'll continue with the defense for Ubald. Frenchie Babby, second base. Cliff Rye, shortstop. Kevin Juno, third base. Gary Juno. Guerin hits it to center.
Come on, Brian, all the way hard.
Artetro throws it to second.
That's not right. Got to
Brian Dragoon scores.
Come on, don't drop.
Makes it, I believe, 5-0.
Yeah, go ahead, I'll go.
And Kevin Giroux is going to step in now. He's the first baseman. Let's see, continuing with Ubald's defense. Left field, Jeff Rye. Left center field, Mark Tatro. Down next to the fence, Rye going to be nice catch. Nice catch at the fence.
Good inning. Stay up with
Rye
the
had
team.
to avoid a collision, and he did. Paul DeMarce is in right center, and Ron Belrose is in right field. That completes the Ubald's defense. That completes the first inning. Our score, I believe, 5-0. Samples leading Ubald's.
If you think that fast, efficient, full-service gas stations are a thing of the past, then stop in to Ubald Sunoco Route 11 Champlain, where the customer still comes first. We're still doing things the old-fashioned way when it comes to service. At Ubald Sunoco, checking the oil, tire pressure, and washing windshields are a routine, and you'll be surprised by our low gas prices. Our tire department, featuring top-quality Jetson tires, is also a popular attraction. We're open 24 hours a day, and that includes our 24-hour towing service. For fast, full service, it's Ubald Sunoco Route 11 Champlain.
He's shooting us, Josh. Say hi.
Hi yourself. Yes, kids, this is what Mrs. Lambert does all summer long. Just how she spends her vacation.
Come on now, let's hold him.
I'm tripping over bats here as we start the top of the second inning. Our batter is Frenchie Babby. He looks at one inside. Score is indeed 5-0. Babby under it. Rao having a busy evening thus far. Grabs it. And we have one down. And the batter will be the pitcher, the lancer, Mike Bushy. Ball one, just barely missed. Strike. Doing the majority of the umpiring tonight are Keith Rao here from the Samples store, and Dave Letourneau was on the bases from Ubald's. Hard hit ball under Dave Lambert's glove. Didn't get down on that one. It'll go as a base hit for Bushy, but I believe Lambert could have got a glove on it. And this will bring up Don Cook, the catcher. 5-0 here in the top of the second inning. Samples leading Ubald Sunoco. Ball one. Strike.
Come on now, guys. Infield, make sure they're one anyway.
Over the fence. Seems to be a busy spot on this road here, hitting him off the road. The fence probably keeps the kids from wandering in the road, but it doesn't stop any balls from going there. Hit the Dragoon is short. He throws to second for one. The throw to first will not be in time. Cook will make it. And now if you have any young children, before we switch to the batter here, we want to warn you that parental guidance is required, as we have a batter coming up here with no shirt on. Mark Tatro taking his shirt off for the occasion. 2 outs, runner at first. Ball one. Ball 2.
Go!
Strike 1. Slow roller off Dragoon's glove. Throw to third and he dropped it. Nice play by Dave Lambert through to second base. And Gary Rao dropped it.
Gary, go to your field now and go hard.
So that'll go as an error, E4. Runners at first and second, third baseman Gary Juno swinging at the first offering, pops it to Gary Rao. He'll grab it, nothing across for Ubalds. And after an inning and a half, the score remains 5-0, Samples leading Ubalds.
On these busy summer days, why not let Sandy's Deli on Lake Street in Rouse's Point prepare your midday or evening meal? Our deli features a variety of freshly prepared salads and cold cuts. We have all of the usual favorites, plus cold plates, bagel melts, and our very popular pizza subs. We also carry Allen's baked goods and cold beverages to go. Top it all off with Bayview ice cream, or try something different like our delicious hot fudge brownie sundae. Bring the family in for a quiet meal in our air-conditioned dining room, or call ahead to get your order to go at Sandy's Deli, downtown Lake Street in Rouse's Point.
In blue.
Come on, Harold, take it out there.
Leading off the second inning will be for Samples is Harold or Keith Rao, whatever you prefer, foul ball. He just barely nicked the ball. It came down and hit the front of the plate and was fair momentarily. But it rolled foul once it started rolling. Pitch from Bushy. Ball 1. 1-1. To Rye at second. Cliff Rye to Frenchie Babby just in time. Rao almost beat it out. One down, and Paul Rao will be the batter.
Hey, Gary.
On the ground to Kevin Juno. Juno fires to first. 2 down. Now bring up left center fielder Kelly Dragoon. Last inning, Samples got their first 2 runners out and then scored 5. Ball 1. No, I take that back. They didn't. They got their runs after getting 1 out. Bushy to Babby. Nothing across for Samples after 2 innings. The score: Samples 5, Ubalds nothing.
This is Gary Dragoon at Dragoon's Farm Equipment, Route 11 in Moores, New York, inviting you to stop in and see our complete line of Cub Cadet lawn and garden tractors, mowers, and implements. Take an inside look at why Cub Cadet garden tractors have been America's choice since 1961. You'll find that a Cub Cadet, backed by service professionals and a 2-year limited warranty, is one tough tractor that's right for you. Cub Cadet offers a wide variety of riding or power mowers to fit any lawn or budget. Stop in and see us at Dragoon's Farm Equipment, Route 11, Moores, New York.
Cliff Rye will lead off the 3rd inning. Runs up and hits it to right field. That's a base hit. So Ubalds has a lead runner on. This will bring up Paul DeMars. Off Dragoon at short. Goes into center field. Rye will go to third. And we'll call that a base hit for DeMars. Or we'll check with the official scorekeeper here. How's it ruled, official scorekeeper? E6. Very, very rough on her husband. E6. Well, I would have given it a base hit, but I'm just a cameraman. This is Kevin Juno. He looks at strike 1. Paul DeMars fakes a steal and gets the throw from Paul Rowell. There's a base hit. That'll drive in at least one. DeMars is going to be held up at second as a throw off. A bullet to third base. Holds DeMars at second. So we have runners at first and second. Nobody out. And a batter, Jeff Rye. 5-1 the score. Top of the third inning. Pitch from Dragoon is ball one. Strike one. 1-1. There's a base hit. DeMars is going to round third and come in to score. Makes it 5-2. Kevin Juno stops at second. A base hit and an RBI for Jeff Rye. Still nobody out. Almost a play at second. Actually, there was a play, almost an out at second. And this will bring up Ron Cubby Belrose. Hit to center field. Rick Guerin comes running in. I think it was a catch. I'm going to see what it is here. We're waiting for the call.
Okay, that's the way. Good job, guys. Good catch, Ricky. Play right there, guys. Come on, Richie. Infield gotta come first now. You gotta get him.
Let's see.
Come on, save that run.
Jeff Rye is at second, so apparently Kevin Juno is called out. They said Guerin had caught that one in the air, I guess. This is going to score Jeff Rye, make it 5-3. So Juno thought it was a trap ball. He went on to third base without tagging up. The throw came into second. They credit Guerin with making the catch out there. So on the throw to second, it was a force out on the tag, or lack of tag. And a double play on that one. This is Mike Bushy. It's 5-3, 2 outs, and Frenchie Babby at first base. Hit to Brian Dragoon, the short throw to second to Gary Rowell. And after 2.5, we're going to the bottom of the third. The score 5-3, Sample's leading Ubalds. Whether you're building a home or need supplies for that weekend handyman job, Twin Town True Value, Route 11 in Champlain, is the one place to stop for all of your needs. Twin Town carries a complete line of electrical supplies, from service entrances to lighting fixtures and everything in between. They have all of your plumbing needs, including faucets, fixtures, showers, tubs, and fittings. Also paint, wallpaper, farm hardware, pet food, and friendly expert advice. It's one-stop shopping at Twin Town True Value, Route 11 in Champlain. Gary Rowell, the second baseman, leading off the bottom of the third. His team leading by 2. Strike 1-1. 5-3 the score.
All right.
Almost a nice play there by Juno. Couldn't quite get a beat on it.
Keep your shoulders square, Gary. Gary, keep your shoulders square. Back up a little bit, maybe. Hit it hard now. 2 strikes, hit it hard. Go, go,
Slow roller, Bushy's going to have to hurry.
You got it.
Out. A bang play. Bushy coming off the pitching rubber in a hurry and fired to first in time to get the very speedy Gary Rowell. Bring up Todd Lambert, the right fielder. Strike 1.
Let's go.
Base hit to left. have a base runner with one out, and pitcher Larry Dragoon will step in now.
Go see Red back. Go see Red back. A little lower, Mike. Come on, Buck. Go up a little higher, man. Get him up, Michael. Pretty fast.
Ball one.
Buck, here we go, Buck, here we go now.
Center field, Mark Tatro almost. I thought he was calling for it, but coming over from right center field was Paul DeMars, called him off and made a spectacular catch. Spectacular leaping grab by Paul DeMars. Looked to me like Tatro had it all the way, but he probably wouldn't have had it if DeMars had not made that grab. So bring up Dave Lambert, third baseman. 2 outs. Runner at first. DeMars should have this with no trouble. Reaches up. Almost misjudged that one. So nothing across for Samples after 3 full. The score remains Samples 5, Ubald 3.
Borderview Grocery, one of the North Country's newest convenience stores, located on the corner of Route 11 and Ridge Road in Champlain. Our gas prices are always among the lowest. You know about our everyday low prices on items such as Super Duper milk at 99 cents per half gallon, Super Duper bread, 2 loaves for only $1.09. But did you know about our fully stocked meat counter, featuring a wide variety of steaks, roasts, chops, chicken, ground beef, and more? Everyday low prices at Borderview Grocery in Champlain.
Oh, yeah.
Donna.
It's the only 2 games first, right? Yep.
Looking at the first pitch, always dangerous when I'm taping. You may not get on camera. He grounds out to Rao to Giro. 1 out. And again, parental guidance required as we switch to Mark Tatro without his shirt on here.
Power, guys.
We're bringing you the only PG softball games in the area. Ball 1-1. Ball 2. Well hit ball to center field. Rick Guerin going back. It's going to bounce into the sand pile. That'll be a ground rule double. Didn't get a glove on it. Tatro thinks he's got 4 out of it, but he's going to have to go back to second. Oh, hit it into the sand pile. Once it got by Guerin, he didn't try to get a glove on it. And it was better to let it go and become a ground rule double. This will bring up Gary Juneau, third baseman. Swings at the first one, deep again. That's going to be a double. Juneau thought it was a home run, but that's a double. Scores Tatro, makes it 5-4. And a batter, Cliff Rye. 1 down here in the top of the 4th with a potential tying run standing at second base. And Juneau a good runner. First one's in there for strike 1. Line drive to Gary Rao. Juneau back in time. Rye hit a shot, but it was in the general direction of Gary Rao, and it's 2 down. Let's bring up Paul DeMars. Swings at the first one up the middle. Nice play by Brian Dragoon. Fired to first to Giro, and that's going to be it in the top of the 4th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score Samples 5, Ubald 4.
Come to Clinton Farm Supply, Route 9 in Champlain to see the latest line of white riding mowers, lawn and garden tractors, and accessories. Test drive a new white LT 120 and see how quietly the heavy-duty Briggs & Stratton twin-cylinder engine performs. All of our riders have the exclusive white Cruise-Matic automatic shift-on-the-go transaxle drive. Prices start at just $10.85 for the white R86. Stop in at Clinton Farm Supply, Route 9 in Champlain, and let the power of the white stallion work for you.
Shortstop Brian Dragoon lead off the bottom of the fourth. This team enjoying a one-run advantage at the moment, 5-4. A little pop, no play on that one. There are a couple of electric wires running across the infield here. I imagine they've played a part in the game more than once, nullifying a potential base hit. Rye to Frenchie Babby just in time. We have one down and Jeff Lamberton, the batter. High and deep. Ron Belrose. DeMars wanted it, but Belrose was taller. So Belrose grabbed it. 2 down. And I bring up Rick Guerin.
Get on, Ricky. Get on and run now. Get on and run now. Come on, guys. Pretty fit. Pretty fit. Good eye. Ball one.
Ball one.
Very deep. Very deep. A little higher. Come on. Come on. Nice pitch.
Strike one. 1-1.
On now, Ricky. Pretty fit. Pretty fit.
So Kevin Juno at short. The first in time. Nothing across for Samples. We're going to go to the 5th inning with Samples holding on to a 1-run advantage over Ubald, 5-4.
This is Jim at E.C. McQuinney & Son Incorporated in Chazy. We have building materials ready to be delivered to your home or business. We sell Anderson, Vetter, and Built Best windows. Come see our line of interior and exterior doors. Are you looking for top quality paint? We have just what you want, Benjamin Moore paints. We have treated lumber for your outside needs and a large variety of paneling for your inside needs. Come in and see Mac and the boys, Herb and Bill, at McQuinney's Lumberyard and Hardware Store. We're ready to help you with all your building needs.
This is Stacy Gould at Burger Island, Route 11 in Champlain, inviting you to stop in to enjoy a hearty breakfast or any one of our other taste-tempting specialties, including Michigan's, Quarter Pounders, Onion Rings, Golden Bound Fries, and our very own Island Burgers. For the ice cream lovers, we have sundaes, cones, parfaits, shakes, and splits. Or choose a hearty dinner from our menu, which includes chicken, fish, shrimp, burger platters, and much more. Only at Burger Island, Route 11, Champlain.
Shortstop Kevin Juno looks at ball one. Leading off the 5th inning. Team trailing by 1. Strike. Nice backhanded grab by Kevin Juro. Just in case there was any doubt, he went over to tag first. 1 out. And I'll bring up Jeff Rye.
On now, fellas, get out of here and go score some.
This one in tight, ball 1. Strike, 1-1. Should be caught. Lamberton drifting under it. And we have 2 down. Another view of these wires here. They run right through here in this direction. So they're in the playing area for quite a ways. Let's bring up Ron Belrose, the right fielder. Ball 1. Strike one. Rick Guerin will grab it. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Score Ubald's 5. Samples 5, Ubald's 4. Finney Sports, located on Route 9 North in Plattsburgh, across from the North Country Shopping Center, is proud to be a sponsor of Northern Tier sporting events on Hometown Cable. Finney specializes in custom silk screening, t-shirts, jackets, hats, duffel bags, and sweats. Sports items and uniforms for all seasons are available at Finney's, along with jams, beach shorts, and bathing suits. Converse baseball, basketball, and running shoes are in stock. Also Kudos soccer shoes. Reebok's Ladies Low Cuts now on sale for just $34.95. Ladies High Cuts just $36.95 at Finney Sports in Plattsburgh. First baseman Kevin Giro will lead off the bottom of the fifth. Score 5-4. Samples leading Ubalds. Pitch from Bushy. Ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0.
Hey, runners, go any way to get on.
Strike one. 3-1.
Mark on that pitch.
Rye should have it. He does. In fair territory. 1 out. Moving up Harold Keith
Come on, Harry, hit it down,
Rowell.
Harry. Make them throw you out.
Or maybe it's Keith Harold Rowell. Whoever it is. He's a DH tonight.
Come on, Harry. Good ball, Malcolm. First one. Pretty fast, pretty fast.
Strike one. Hits the front of the plate.
Down the bounce, Hump. Come on, let's go.
Up the middle, Bushy tried to get a glove on it, knocked it into left field.
Hit it on the ground, you get break. Come on,
Well,
Wally.
that goes a base hit. Samples scored all 5 runs in the first inning. They've been scoreless through the last 3. They have a base runner here with 1 out. And Paul Rowell, the batter.
There you go, Walter!
Over to second, and Rowell there just in time. The runners at first and second, and Kelly Dragoon, the batter.
Hey, we gotta have a number, Hank. Time. We got time here. 1 out. Come on, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, come on. We gotta get some runs right now. Can't wait around. Can't wait around. On the ground, Harold, you gotta go. Go.
On the ground to Rye. Throws to first to get the force. That's 2 down.
Guys, we gotta have a hit. Nothing else but a hit.
He was thinking of the tag, and we didn't get the tag. He still had time to throw to second,
Keep your shoulders square, Hyde.
but he
Come
elected to go to first. He was thinking
on.
tag and throw to first,
Come on,
and
Hyde. Come on.
when the tag wasn't there, he kept on with his game plan, which was throw to first.
Come on, Gary Rao.
As I said, he had time to go to second, I believe. Ball 1.
All right.
Batter Gary Rowell. Rowell's at second and third and at bat. 1-1.
1-1. Now you're set. Come on, Gary. Go for the hit. Go for the hit, Hyde.
There it is, there it is.
Go,
Pop tap.
double. Double. Oh, get that. Yeah.
Mike Bushy was hoping that would keep right on rolling, but the grass is a little long and that didn't have a lot of spin on it. Bushy saw he didn't have a play, so he just let it go, hoping it would roll foul, but it didn't. So it makes it 6-4, and Todd Lambert, the batter. There's a base hit. That'll make it 7. Belrose fires it into second. We have runners at the corners. Well, 2 runs across here for Samples. It's 7-4 in the bottom of the 5th, and Larry Dragoon, the batter.
Hit the kid. You turned your arm.
Come on. on, Buck. You're going for the hit, Buck. You're right, Buck. Stay.
How do you make it? She says I'm hungry and I'm sleepy.
Well, 1-1.
She really eats it.
All 2.
Good hand behind you, Buck. Don't help him. Come on, guys. Pretty fast.
All 3, 3-1.
There you go. He's got to come to you. Drill it. Drill that. There it is.
All 4 inside. The Dragoon walks to load him up. And a batter, third baseman Dave Lambert. And the first pitch, deep, ball 1. No place to put him. A walk would score a run. Base hit. Just barely fair.
Nice job, Pickle. Nice
And with 2 outs, the runners were running. And they got 2 runs in. So a double right down the line for Dave Lambert. Scores 2 more for Samples. Makes it 9-4. And the shortstop Brian Dragoon will be the batter. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. Tetro firing. Nice throw. Larry Dragoon scores. Dave Lambert settles for going to third, but on the throw to the plate, Brian Dragoon goes into second. So it's now 10-4. And Jeff Lamberton, the batter. Ball 1. Strike, 1-1.
Can you play with your doll,
Off Cliff Rye's glove. Throw comes to second. 2 runs cross. So we'll call that a base hit. Rye gave it everything he had. He was just an inch too short. A base hit and 2 runs batted in for Jeff Lamberton. And this will bring up Rick Guerin. That makes it, I believe we're up to 12-4. Ball 1. So with 2 outs, Samples has exploded here in the 5th inning. On the ground, that's going to be knocked down by Rye. First, not going to be in time. He's going to hold it. Runners at first and second. Kevin Giro, the batter.
Come on, go bird! Get on the ground, guys. Get down. Come on, go. Line drive somewhere.
Jeff Rye makes a nice running grab to finally get out of the inning. Samples pick up 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And we're going to the top of the 6th inning with Samples Store leading Ubald Sunoco 12-4.
This is Gary Dragoon at Dragoon's Farm Equipment, Route 11 in Moores, New York, inviting you to stop in and see our complete line of Cub Cadet lawn and garden tractors. We also carry Case IH farm equipment and tractors for all your needs. Choose from our 4-wheel drive models for your biggest tillage jobs, 2- and 4-wheel models for your row crop work, and mid-size and small tractors for landscaping, snow blowing, and miscellaneous odd jobs. See all the Case International tractors at Dragoon's Farm Equipment, Route 11, Moores, New York.
Fingers and toes.
Frenchie Babby leads off the 6th inning with a fly ball to Kelly Dragoon in left center. 12-4 is the score. Samples with 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Have blown this game wide open. It was 5-4 going into the inning. And Samples scored a pile of them. This is Mike Bushy, the pitcher. He swings at the first offering. Jeff Lamberton back. So 2 pitches and 2 outs. This could be a quick half inning. And the batter will be Don Cook, the catcher. Pitch from Dragoon. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike. 2-1. Popped up in the trees.
Hers is the green one.
Jeremy.
Up the middle off Larry Dragoon's hand. Base hit for Don Cook. 2-out single. And I'll bring up the shirtless Mark Tatro. Foul ball.
Short or long or something? Come on now, Mark.
I need help my hitting there.
Base hit to left. Lamberton fires it in. That'll be runners at first and second as Cook holds up at second. Bring up Gary Juneau, third baseman tonight. Rick Garso also plays third occasionally for this team. Not here tonight. He's taken up with WrestleMania. He's in Lake Placid watching the Hulkster. No ducking when I'm around here. Todd Lambert going in the woods to retrieve.
Gary, you know it's serious. Come on, guys. There you go. Come on, guys, let's go.
Jeff Lamberton grabs it. Going to the bottom of the 6th. The score remains 12-4. Samples leading Ubalds.
On, Harold. Come on, Harold, start it off.
5. So do I.
Come on, Harold.
I got 2 preemies, 2 regulars, 1.
Come on, Harry. We ain't got enough against these guys. Never got enough against these guys. Nice shot. Yeah.
Harold Rowell leads off the
Come on, Wally. Hey,
bottom of the 6th with a base hit.
Snap your bat, Wally. Snap your bat. Come on, baby.
And this will bring up Paul Rowell.
Yes! Get there, Walter, get there!
Juneau to ride to first. Safe at first.
What's that in your mouth for? Come on, Kelly.
Kevin Juneau to Cliff Rye, but not quite enough to get Rowell hustling down to first base. We have 1 out. And a batter, Kelly Dragoon.
Straight.
Strike 1.
Inside, Kelly. Get up, Michael, get up. Nice hit, Harry Dog. Let's go.
Gary Juneau to Rye. He'll hold it this time.
Come on, Hag. I want to get up, Hag. I want to get up, Hag. Come on.
2 down.
Come on, Hag. We did some damage last
Kelly
time.
Dragoon reaches on the fielder's choice, and the batter will be second baseman Gary Rowell.
Come on, Hag. Come on, Kelly. 2 down as soon as he swings.
Hit the
I was
wires.
going to say, how did that thing ever come down so quick? Nice shot, High Dive.
Hit the electric wires up there. So dead ball.
I thought that was
No pitch, and we do it all over again.
That's all right. That's all
A
right.
break there for Samples. And the way they came off the bat looked like it was going to be caught by Tatro. Hit the wires, and it's a dead ball, and they take the pitch over again. And getting the reprieve, Gary Rowell drove a base hit into left field. Let's bring up Todd Lambert, the right fielder. There's a base hit. Kelly Dragoon is going to score. That makes it 13-4 in the bottom of the sixth. And Samples again pushing runs across here, or a run so far, with 2 outs. Let's bring up the pitcher, Larry Dragoon. Right down the third base side. That's going to score on run number 14. And Dave Lambert will be the batter.
Here we are. They want to come in. Here we are.
Strike one.
Oh, you were not supposed to call him that, Jeff.
Well, 1-1. Ball 2.
Come on, pick up.
3. 3-1. In the trees.
Come on, Pickle. Make sure it's on
So it'll be full count. And we'll have a payoff pitch. Burrow's drifting over. He'll grab it. Now take us to the 7th. With Samples holding on to a 10-run, 14-4 advantage. Businesses, does your company need to portray a professional image? Then call Champlain Laundry and Cleaners for complete uniform rentals and service. For the best in dry cleaning service with free pickup and delivery, call your local Champlain Laundry and Cleaners. Special attention is always given to your good woolens and silks and all other items needing extra care. Champlain Laundry also handles your family laundry needs, specializing in dress shirts. In business for over 60 years, because they're dedicated to serving you, their customers. Champlain Laundry and Cleaners, Champlain, New York.
Go around and get the lady. Julie would like that to have her child. I don't want stuff on No way.
You trying to cook?
You're not going to be the last one?
Beers, huh?
Cliff Fry, batter.
I watch sometimes just to hear Calvin's voice.
Go!
It's good amusement, man.
Okay!
My grandfather tells me that.
Fry flies out to Todd Lambert. We have 1 out here in the 7th inning. And the batter here will be Paul DeMars.
On now, guys. Come down.
Pitch from Larry Dragoon. Strike 1. Base hit for DeMars. And I'll bring up Kevin Juneau. Shortstop. Strike one. Todd Lambert going back. He'll grab it, 2 down. Damaris with 2 outs is going to hold up. No sense in being thrown out for the final out of the game. His run is absolutely meaningless. Need to score 10 to tie. Bring up now Jeff Rye. Looks at one in tight for ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Base hit. Nice pickup, throw to third. And Damaris is going to be in a rundown. A beautiful running pickup. And Damaris is going to be out going to third. A beautiful running pickup by Kelly Dragoon. He fired a strike to third base. And that's going to be the ball game. The final score here on this Thursday, July 16th, 1987. Sample Store 14, Ubald Sunoco 4. Coming up now is a Grasshopper softball game from this past Wednesday. Rouse's Point visiting Moores. We had a little audio problem for the first inning, or 2/3 of an inning, the first half inning and half of the second half of that inning. So we had to dub in the sounds, and you might find a few other things to be critical about. But our man Sam Castine is learning how to operate this, and we're bringing it to you with the warts and all, so these kids can have a chance to see themselves. The Moores team is coached by Jim McComb, Rouse's Point by Brenda Young and Gladys Daniels. Leading off for Rouse's Point is the second baseman Charlene Tatro. Hits it back to the pitcher. Over to first and 1 down. So that went from pitcher McComb to first baseman Menard. So bring to the plate Janet Fay, the shortstop for Rouse's Point. Swings and she's going to reach. She beats out the throw to first. So Fay is aboard, and the batter will be Brian Young, the first baseman. Umpire Larry White behind the plate. And throw is dropped at second. So Fay will be safe at second, and Young will go to first and bring up the cleanup batter, center fielder Carmen Diso. Looks like Carmen thinks she only gets 1 swing. Strike 2. Comebacker to the pitcher. Throw goes to first. They give up the possible force at third and get Diso, so there's 2 down. Runners at second and third, and right fielder Craig Young will be the batter. Picked up in time. Like Young was running to the bench already. Nothing across for Rouse's Point. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for Moores will be the center fielder, Chris Rabideau. Swings the first pitch up the middle. And Rabideau is aboard. Let's bring up third baseman, Jason Dupe. Looks like he's preparing for the PGA. There's a hit to the right side. Be safe at first. Base hit. They'll bring up J.J. Lapierre, the left fielder. Comebacker to the pitcher. For the first in time. Runners move up, one down. And the cleanup batter, Ethan Supernaw, will step in. He's a second baseman. Bat from the left side. Got that Yankee Stadium swing, and he drives it through the middle. Looked like Mattingly on that one. They're going to send him. And it's a four-bagger for cleanup batter Ethan Supernaw. Makes it 3-0 here in the bottom of the first inning for Moores. Bring up the right fielder, Mike Trombley. Hits it to third. A long throw. Well, the long throw went to the pitcher, I guess. And Alan Lapierre will be the batter. Strike one. Strike two.